Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because it's time to talk about Avengers Secret Wars. We are 3 years away from this movie hitting theaters on May 1st, 2026, and I've just realized how long this journey is really gonna be. Like, I made videos about No Way Home a year and a half before No Way Home ever hit theaters. And oh my gosh, this is gonna be double that, double the wait, double the journey. Thank you guys for joining me along this ride, because holy cow, it's gonna be a long one. But today, we're gonna break down some rumors and potential plot details that are gonna get you way more excited for this movie than you already were. The rumors that I'm gonna be talking about today come from a pretty reliable source in My Time to Shine on Twitter, and they have a very reliable track record in the past. But again, we are still 3 years away from this movie even hitting theaters, so any of this that I talk about in today's video could completely change. It can completely get cut out, but if it does end up happening, we are gonna go crazy. Now I'm gonna save the best for last, but the first thing that My Time to Shine reported was that the main villain of Avengers Secret Wars is going to be the Beyonder. Now here's the catch, that the Beyonder in the MCU is going to be a Kang variant and will be played by Jonathan Majors. Marvel has continuously said it time and time again that this next saga is being put on the shoulders of Jonathan Majors. So the fact that the Beyonder is going to be a Kang variant in the MCU, I don't particularly like that decision, but I understand it because Marvel is trying to keep that spotlight on Jonathan Majors and Kang. And it seems like the Beyonder is just going to be the ultimate Kang variant. Another character we thought would be included as some capacity in Secret Wars would be Doctor Doom. Now, we don't know if he's going to be in the movie or not. We don't know if he's going to play a role of some sort, but the fact that the Beyonder is the main villain tells us that Marvel is going to be sticking more towards the 1984 Secret Wars story. Whereas in the 2015 version, Doctor Doom is essentially the big bad of that Secret Wars story, and he plays a massive role in the story. But I have a feeling that because Marvel hasn't introduced Doctor Doom at all yet, and we are only 3 years away from this movie coming out, I think Marvel is going to save Doctor Doom for the future, and they're just going to keep that focus on Jonathan Majors and him as the Beyonder. For those who don't know, the Beyonder is an extremely powerful being from Marvel Comics, and they were literally created so like that Marvel could assemble all of their characters, including their heroes and their villains. And when it comes to a movie like Avengers Secret Wars, we know this is Marvel's endgame. And Marvel is constantly in a battle trying to outdo themselves, so what they did with Endgame, they're going to try to one-up that in Secret Wars, and the Beyonder is the perfect villain to bring the entire universe together. Now, the next piece of information that My Time to Shine reported was that the way that Marvel is planning to conclude this multiverse saga with the Kang Dynasty in Secret Wars, Marvel is going to use the Kang Dynasty as a spotlight for the new Avengers. So, I'm sure Sam as Captain America, Carol Danvers, Shang-Chi, all of these different characters that they've introduced in Phase 4, they'll probably all bring them together and they will be the main focus of Avengers the Kang Dynasty, whereas Secret Wars is going to focus on heroes from different universes. And you guys know what this means, because apparently Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman are going to be among those heroes, and we are going to see Tobey and Hugh interact. Another person that is reportedly coming back is Robert Downey Jr. as an Iron Man variant. We all expected this at some capacity. It was only a matter of time before RDJ came back, and with a movie like Avengers Secret Wars that gives that stage for so many different versions of these characters to come back and shine on the big screen once again, make no mistake, I think we're gonna see RDJ for sure come back, but now according to My Time to Shine, he is coming back. And the thought of Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man meeting Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man sounds so insane to me. That is a fever dream, guys. But look, at the end of the day, this is a business. Marvel, Disney, they understand that if you bring back Robert Downey Jr., Hugh Jackman, Tobey Maguire, and you put just those three characters, not even including anyone else, not even including Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, the original Fantastic Four, some of the Fox X-Men, if you just bring back, if the general public just knows that Marvel is bringing back Robert Downey Jr., Hugh Jackman, and Tobey Maguire, that is an instant $2 billion movie with ease, with its eyes closed. Marvel and Disney know what makes money. They saw the success they had with Spider-Man No Way Home, and that is just a fraction of what we're truly going to see in Avengers Secret Wars. And again, because Marvel's always trying to constantly outdo themselves, Marvel isn't making this movie with the intention of Endgame still being the ultimate prime example of what they can do in the MCU. No, they are making this movie with the intention to blow away Infinity War and Endgame. And that that's why I think we're truly gonna see all of these different characters come together. And I really like the idea of Secret Wars being focused on heroes from other different universes, because we're gonna spend time with the new Avengers throughout the rest of the MCU. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to see Sam's Cap. Secret Wars isn't the final movie for Sam's Captain America the way it was for Steve's Captain America back in Endgame. You know, this is the beginning of the new Avengers with the Kang Dynasty, which again I think is a very interesting choice. I really truly would have loved to have seen a new Avengers movie before we get the next Infinity War and Endgame, but so be it. It is what it is. So just to recap all of the rumored details we've gotten about Secret Wars so far, the Beyonder is going to be the main villain of Secret Wars, and the Beyonder will be a Kang variant and will be played by Jonathan Majors. Marvel is planning to conclude the multiverse saga by using Avengers the Kang Dynasty as a spotlight for the new Avengers, and Secret Wars will be a spotlight from heroes of different universes. And finally, Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman will be a part of that lineup of heroes from different universes that we're going to see in Secret Wars, as well as Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, and that's gonna be crazy. Again, we are still 3 years away from this movie coming out, so any of this could change, but I think we all know what Marvel plans to do with something like Secret Wars. Like, we all know this is probably gonna happen. It's just like we don't really have any concrete proof or evidence that it is gonna happen until it actually does. So let me know, what would be your reaction if we see these characters on the big screen once again, and what are your thoughts on everything we broke down in today's video? Make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I love you guys 3000, and I'll see you guys next time.